Hello everyone! Get ready to discover unbelievable events, rare situations, and breathtaking scenes captured on camera around the world. Every moment brings a new surprise that you won't want to miss. Sit back, stay alert, and enjoy these unforgettable moments.
Guardate.
The speeding car failed to notice in time and plunged straight into an open drainage trench under construction. But fortunately, no one was seriously injured. The tree came crashing down during their walk, but thankfully the dog crawled out safely.
You okay?
The tire exploded without warning, but thankfully no one was hurt. The hood came off without warning, turning a rainy drive into a dangerous surprise for everyone behind the car. Everything looked normal until a powerful surge erupted beside the building and completely covered the area.
È aumentato in una maniera pazzesca. Qua siamo, questa è la situazione, là c'è il liceo, guardate qua, guardate.
That wave hit with incredible force, completely swallowing the seawall for a few terrifying seconds. A powerful wave suddenly crashed over the seawall and knocked several people off their feet. Thankfully, no one was injured. The wind became so intense that visibility almost disappeared, turning the area into a dangerous wall of rain and spray. This 34-story giant decided to melt into a massive cloud of dust in seconds during a scary earthquake. A monstrous smoke nado, generated by a massive grassland fire, violently spiraled hundreds of feet into the sky in Kansas. A collapse like this could have been far worse, but thankfully, the area below was clear and no one was hurt. These deer clearly chose the restaurant as their shortcut, leaving diners with a story they definitely won't forget. The car suddenly loses control and swerves onto the roadside, narrowly missing a young boy, but fortunately, no one was injured. A terrifying brake failure sends the vehicle free-falling down the incline and shattering its body, but miraculously everyone inside remains safe. The car suddenly loses control and crashes straight into a roadside house, collapsing the front door, but fortunately, no one was injured. A massive explosion at the center of the intersection engulfs the vehicle in flames, but miraculously, surrounding traffic veered away in time. A terrifying moment as the entire concrete structure fully collapsed in just a few seconds. A heart-stopping scene as flames engulfed the wrecked truck after the blast, but amazingly surrounding vehicles survived unhurt. A terrifying swerve comes within inches of hitting a person on the sidewalk, but miraculously the victim reacted and dodged in time. The running dump truck suddenly loses a wheel that hits a motorbike and a passenger bus, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured. A heart-stopping scene with debris scattered across the intersection after the terrifying crash, but amazingly, both drivers survived unhurt.
Oh.
The car recklessly overtook at high speed, lost control, flipped over and rolled multiple times, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured. A massive cloud suddenly dropped close to the ground like a cosmic storm. The vehicle was crushed by falling rocks, yet a swift rescue helped everyone escape alive. Driving for a living is already difficult. Reckless overtaking only makes it more dangerous. The car flipped violently off the dirt road, but thankfully, the driver escaped unharmed. The cyclist recklessly passed on a tight curve and got squeezed between two container trucks, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured. The speeding car crashed violently into the traffic sign pole and airborne into the sky, but fortunately no one was seriously injured. The risky overtake went wrong in seconds, sending the car spinning into a violent crash. Falling trees can give almost no warning, especially during strong winds and storms. The fall looked devastating, yet the driver survived with injuries far less serious than expected. He hit the brakes too hard, and the bicycle decided to flip the entire situation. Footage captures a severe bridge collapse in a rural area as an overloaded truck attempts to cross a wooden bridge.
Tá saúde aí, tá aí também, cara.
Que é isso? Ah, parabéns.
Passing through a gap this narrow can turn one reckless decision into a major highway crash. Two cars crashed through the gate, then both drivers fled before anyone could stop them.
Someone you recognize, a friend, named John or
He used the indicator, but apparently forgot to check whether the lane was clear. The truck touched the power lines and instantly unlocked the electric addition. What could possibly make someone drive this fast past a row of parked cars? One sudden impact turned this quiet road into a dangerous scene. Sudden rotating winds and heavy rains swept through Old Dhaka, turning the street into chaos within seconds. The dark SUV slammed into the parked ambulance, then the driver immediately fled the scene. High speed at night leaves almost no time to react when danger suddenly appears. The patrol cars were part of the same operation, yet one sudden mistake caused a violent collision. The truck passed beneath the low roof, tearing open the top of its cargo box. A strong collision with a car sent two people on the truck roof tumbling onto the road, but fortunately no one was seriously injured. A terrifying moment as the bus's careless lane change left the dump truck unable to brake in time. The Hellcat scraped across the carrier deck without landing gear, while the crew ran straight toward the danger. Even a giant steel vessel looks helpless when the ocean unleashes its full fury. Did the driver underestimate the turn or forget how unstable a heavy load can become? This crash is a serious reminder to maintain a safe distance and stay alert around large trucks. A massive coal plant cooling tower is triggered for demolition. It collapses inward and disappears into a giant dust cloud. Perfect structural failure in seconds. Would you feel comfortable driving beside a semi-truck in winds this strong? Share your best highway safety tip below. The runaway wheel came dangerously close, but thankfully, the driver avoided a serious crash. A terrifying head-on crash sends debris flying and crushes both cabins. But miraculously, the airbags deployed to save all victims. A sudden strong wind knocks down metal sheets and a canvas frame onto the road. But fortunately, no one was injured. An accidental mistake by 3 men causes the house to catch fire and explode violently. But fortunately, no one was seriously injured. The car suddenly loses control and reverses at high speed straight into a house. But fortunately, no one was injured. A violent chain reaction crash involving 3 cars occurs on the highway. But fortunately, no one was seriously injured. The car smashes through the barrier and plunges off the elevated road. But fortunately, no one was seriously injured. A violent crash wedges the completely crushed car beneath the trailer. But miraculously, the driver ducked down just in time. A terrifying crane collapse causes a massive roar and crushes surrounding areas, but miraculously the workers managed to run away in time. The cargo truck lost control and struck a bus, reminding every driver to slow down and stay alert. The truck carrying iron collides heavily with an oncoming vehicle while rounding a bend, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured. A terrifying spin right against the big truck's cabin leaves viewers breathless, but miraculously the truck driver braked just in time. A terrifying moment as the two vehicles slammed into each other, crushing their front ends in a split second, but miraculously airbags deployed in time to save the drivers. The car suddenly loses control at high speed and crashes into a series of vehicles on the highway. But fortunately, no one was seriously injured. The speeding car crashes heavily into the rear of the vehicle ahead and flips upside down. But fortunately, no one was seriously injured. A terrifying brake failure sends the vehicle free-falling down the incline in panic, but miraculously the driver steered away in time. A terrifying chain reaction crash from the bus severely wrecks 3 cars, but miraculously all passengers remain safe. A giant tree suddenly uproots and crashes across the busy road, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured.